Some places on the map are left blank on purpose. Not because no one has been there, but because the ones who go there never come back to fill them in. Tonight's story was left in a fire lookout's logbook, found open on a desk in a tower no one ever signed out of. The last entry is a set of coordinates. I won't read them aloud. The job is real. Fire lookout. They put you in a tower on a mountain, miles from the nearest road, and you watch the forest. That's the whole job. You watch. Radio check every morning. Coordinates for any smoke. Then silence for hours. People think the quiet would get to you. It didn't. The forest is beautiful up there. Too big to be afraid of. That was the mistake. Thinking something that big couldn't notice you. The first week, nothing. The second week, at dusk, I saw smoke. A thin column dead straight, deep in the backcountry. No roads out there, no reason for a fire. I took the bearing, radioed it in, textbook. Dispatch called it back. There was nothing there. No strike, no record. Nothing. The next evening, same time, same place, the smoke came back. And the one after that, always at dusk, always gone by dark, always the exact same coordinates. On the 9th night, it wasn't smoke. It was a light. One point of light, far out in the black. It didn't flicker like fire. It didn't spread, it didn't move. It just held. A perfect, still light where no light should be. I took a bearing on it. I radioed the bearing in, and dispatch went quiet for a while. Then they told me another tower had reported it, 40 miles east. The same still light at their bearing. Then a third tower south of me, same light, a different bearing again. So I did what you do. I drew the lines on the map. 3 towers, 3 bearings. They're supposed to cross. Where they cross is where the fire is. That's how you find it. The lines didn't cross. They ran apart, every direction, every tower, and they never met. The light was at every bearing at once, and at no place at all. It didn't have a location, it just had a direction, from everywhere. That's when I noticed the trees. Between my tower and where the light hung, the forest was going. Not burned, not cut, just gone. A circle of bare ground, and every morning it was wider. No stumps, no ash, like the trees had been unmade. The animals left first, then the sound. Then the radio started carrying a low tone. Only when I aimed the antenna at that bearing. The light looked closer every night, but the range never changed. The distance said it hadn't moved an inch. There were just fewer and fewer trees left between us to measure it by. One by one, the other towers stopped answering. The last was a woman, 40 miles north. She said the light was right outside her window now. She said it was beautiful. She said she was going to open the door. And then there was nothing. No signal, no static, just nothing from where her voice had been. I stopped taking bearings after that. I don't know why. Habit is the only thing that got me through the last night. By then, the empty ground had reached the legs of my tower. The light was at the edge of the trees, and out of pure habit, I took one last bearing on it. The needle swung all the way around. It didn't point out at the forest. It pointed down, bearing 0. The light wasn't out there anymore. It was directly below me, below the tower, below the blank spot on the map that had always been right underneath. The tower was found the next season, empty. The logbook open. The final entry is those coordinates, written again and again down the whole page. And beneath them, in the same hand, one line. It was never in the forest. The forest was around it. The circle of bare ground is still there. Nothing grows in it. And every fire season, they send someone new to that tower. And every season, at dusk, that lookout radios in a thin column of smoke, at coordinates that aren't on any map. And dispatch tells them, the way they told the last one, there's nothing there. Sleep while it's dark. That's when it's easiest to believe the ground beneath you is solid. This has been The Hollow Hour.